Recording, right?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the finals of the K9 Classic Wiffleball Tournament. Let's raise that veil of blackness. Here we go. First pitch of the finals. We are underway. Jared Leedy on the mound. He has been the ace for the JMT All-Stars. They are the top seed in this final. They're the 7 seed in this tournament against the 13 seed Coors Light. A couple of underdogs making their way into the finals. Marshall Pearson is the leadoff man for Coors Light. Jared Leedy throwing hard out there. A lot of different wiffle ball styles as far as pitching goes. A lot of guys throw balls that really move a ton. Leedy just fires it in there and he strikes him out. We'll go over the rules once again for this wiffle ball tournament. First of all, there are no base runners. It's kind of like a stick ball rules, whereas you hit it past a certain line, you get a single. Past the second line is a double. Off the fence is a triple. Over the fence is a home run. I'll get more into the rules as far as the specifics as we go along here, but the most important thing, 2 strikes. And fouls count as strikes, doesn't matter if it's the second one. So you foul 2 balls off quick and you're out. There's also a target behind the batter. If it hits the target, it's a strike. So we don't need umpires. Automatic strike if it hits that target. We got a 2-ball, no-strike count. There, Leedy nails the target right down the middle, 2-1. 4 balls is a walk. However, the batter stays up. The ghost runner goes to first, but the batter stays up and the count resets. So it's another interesting quirk. We've got a 3-1 count on our second hitter, Ed Andrus. Leedy fires it in there, nails the target, struck him out. 2 up and 2 down for Coors Light. Going to bring up Brian Ewey. Now, this is a 4-inning game. Leedy can only pitch 2 innings. If it goes extras, he can pitch more, but he can only pitch 2 of the 4 innings. So they will have to bring in somebody besides Leedy. He's a challenge hit off of, at least so far in this game, for Coors Light. 2-0. Leedy misses the target with his 3rd pitch, so it is now a 3-ball, no-strike count. Batter Ewey backs out of there, but it hits the target. 3-1. He walked him. So Ewey will head to first, but as I described, that's just a ghost runner that goes to first. Ewey stays up, and the count resets. So man on first with 2 outs.
Now get in the beer. Get the beer. Get the beer. Get the beer. Please get the beer.
Swinging, he got a piece of it. It hit the target, but Ewey also got a foul tip on that one. Ball and a strike. In the top of the first inning of the championship game, scheduled for 4 innings. Swing and a miss. Ewey sets the day record for highest bat toss after a strikeout. And that'll do it for the Coors Light at the top of the first. Jared Leedy strikes out the side. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. There is no score.
God, it's a swing right there.
Bottom of the first inning, Jared Leedy leads things off for the JMT All-Stars. Brian Ewey is the pitcher. It was Ewey to start things off in the semifinal game, and then Marshall Pearson finished it off. Leedy swings and fouls it away. That's a strikeout. 1 away. Ewey misses the target with a couple. The batter is Matt Needler. Swing and a drive towards left field, right to the left fielder, Tom Warrington. He's retired. 2 away. Coors Light beat the #1 seed in the semifinals. That was the Westville Warriors. They beat them 2-1. Swinging a hard hit ball towards center field. That's going to drop for a double. So Taylor Collins, first time up in this game, rips a double. And the batter's going to be Chris Dalsey. Ground ball, single, base hit, first and third as Dalsey puts one into the outfield, and Jared Leedy will come up again with a chance to put his team on top in the bottom of the first inning. We give a special shout out right now to the South Jersey Cowgirls, Abby and Megan. In case you didn't hear that, that was a special shout out to the South Jersey Cowgirls, Abby and Megan. Jared Leedy at bat. Hits one towards center field, and it's down for a hit. And I'll put the JMT All-Stars on the board. 1-0. The ghost of Taylor Collins scores. The ghost of Chris Dalsey moves to second base. Two outs and a 1-0 score. See some low-scoring games. Sometimes one run is enough to win it. We're in the bottom of the first. Fly ball towards left. That's going to drop as well, and that looked like a double. Trying to determine whether that's a double or a single. It looks like a double to me. I don't know what they've called it. Taylor Collins now at bat, takes a strike. It's important whether that went as a double or a single. It means a run if it was a double. If it was just a single, it's bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Well, we got to go find out whether they gave him a double or a single on that. It's either 1-0 or 2-0. We'll be right back after this. All right, close play out there. The Coors Light may have caught a break. That might have been a double that went as a single, but it went as a single. And JMT All-Stars left the bases loaded there in the bottom of the first, scored once. So it's 1-0 as we go to top two. Tom Warrington is up.
Sorry, I missed the first couple innings, or at least the first inning.
It's all right. This is a crucial game, though. This is the championship.
Hey, I had to take a bathroom break. I haven't really had a chance to today, so.
That's a long day without a bathroom break. Taylor Collins is the new pitcher for the JMT All-Stars, and he walks Warrington, so an inauspicious start. Runner on first.
I'm wondering if all these guys went to JMT, because I did go to, or either worked there, because I went to JMT. I did go to that elementary school. I don't know.
I was going to say, call me ignorant, but I don't even know what JMT is.
It is an elementary school that I went to for 5th and 6th grade. They don't look familiar at all, so I'm going to...
Is it J. Mason Tomlin?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, that's what they are, the J. Mason Tomlin All-Stars. Strike as he hits the target. Warrington has walked once, gets to stay in there and hit again. And he gets it with that pitch.
3-1 the count.
Walked him again. 2 men aboard.
Oh, buddy, out.
And Warrington's going to hit again. J. Michael, what is it? J. Mason Tomlin. Where is that?
It's in Mantua. It's actually, I'm trying to think of where. Do you know where Chestnut Branch?
Oh, I don't know where anything is.
Well, okay.
It doesn't matter.
It's not too far. Let's say like.
It's in Mantua though. Okay.
15, 20 minutes from here. we actually had a field day with the 6th graders because their bus broke down when they were supposed to go to DC.
So they came here?
So they ended up coming. We ended up talking to the principal, or Jerry, one of our earners, talked to their principal, and we ended up bringing the kids here later in the year, towards the end of summer. So.
Oh, good.
It was cool. I was here for that. It was a fun day. Kids seemed to have some fun. It was all different sports. And
Marshall Pearson's now the batter. We got 2 aboard with 1 out. One nothing the score. JMT All-Stars have the lead, but Coors Light threatening. And Collins having trouble with the strike zone, and that is a recipe for disaster in a low-scoring game in sport such as this one. So I believe that's 4 balls, right?
You guys win or lose? Did you play? No.
Hit on the ground, fielded. It's an out. So he walked once to load the bases. And Pearson is then retired on a ground out. And with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Ed Andrus will be the batter. Crucial moment in this game, even though we're only in the top of the 2nd inning. Coors Light looks like they might have to do their damage against pitchers other than Jared Leedy, who was throwing gas in the 1st inning. This is a 3-ball, no-strike count with the bases loaded.
Now, is Jared Leedy the one that's sitting on the, who's pitching?
He's in orange on the bench,
okay,
right.
Okay. So I know that those 2 guys have been like a 1-2 punch.
Finds the strike zone on the 3-0 pitch. It's 3-1. Andrus going to diffuse the tension of the moment by setting the balls back. Right-hander deals. Ball 4. Put a run on the board for Coors Light. We are tied at 1.
You think they're going to have some Coors Light after this?
I think they may have had some Coors Light already.
Add on, maybe? You don't know.
Andrus hits again, takes a ball. Base is still loaded. 2 outs. Top of the 2nd.
Oh yeah! Tommy John's, we'll take it, baby! No!
Collins has thrown 3 straight balls now to Andrus.
Struggling right now.
Really is.
Oh! I like it. Nice pitch. Nice pitch.
3 balls and a strike on Andrus. Ball 4. Put another run on the board for Coors Light. They take a 2-1 lead. Reset the count, and here's Andrus again. I don't believe they have a hit in this inning.
No.
It's 5 walks. There it is.
It's got to be. Going on 11 o'clock. This tournament started around 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's been a wonderful day here. On top of all this wiffleball tournament, we also had a jiu-jitsu tournament that started outside, but came inside because it was too hot. Is what I was told.
Too hot for jiu-jitsu guys? I thought they were tough.
I have no idea. 1 minute they were outside, about an hour. I don't know. They brought them inside, so.
Another run. Walked him again. That's the 3rd time he's walked Andrus with the bases loaded. 3 runs are in. It's 3-1 Coors Light.
They do have to play 4, but this could be a long game. Especially if he continues to struggle to find the strike zone.
Starts off with the ball.
Nice.
Swing and a foul. Andrus' teammate saying, "Why are you swinging? He's walked you 3 times in a row." 2 balls and a strike. And he struck him out. That is going to do it. Coors Light taking the field as if they have
Actually
hit the ball all over the yard. Instead, they took 6 walks and scored 3 runs. We're going to the bottom of the second. 3-1, Coors Light. You're watching Total Turf Live.
I want to give a shout out to the Rowan men's soccer team. They won 1-0 tonight over Gwynedd Mercy, was it? Yeah. Gwynedd Mercy in their soccer tournament. I don't know what the tournament was called, but Rowan Invitational is what I've been told by my brother, who is currently a member of the men's soccer team at Rowan. They did win 1-0 over Gwynedd Mercy tonight. They finished. Did you guys win a tournament? It didn't really matter. Smash foul. It's a souvenir.
The batter is Chris Dalsey. I talked to him in between the semifinals and the finals. He's swinging with one hand because he hurt himself in the first game. Now, he said it wouldn't matter much. It's just as bad with 2 hands as he is with one. He hit the first one pretty hard foul. It's a strikeout, and Leedy will be the batter.
You got a ringer. Yeah, he hit his foot.
Brian Ewey, the pitcher, strikes him out quickly. Hits the target and blows it by him. Leedy is retired. With 2 outs, Matt Needler comes up. We're in the bottom of the second inning. JMT All-Stars 3, Coors Light. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. Coors Light 3, JMT All-Stars 1. Needler late on that one.
He's throwing gas right now. He's going to make quick work of him. Yes, sir.
Oh, he did. He struck out the final 2 batters on 4 pitches. A little gamesmanship here as he's pointing fingers. Yeah, they're all having
fun. They might have had a little. Well, I won't get into that, but
it's been a great day here. Everyone's been having a lot of fun.
Definitely.
And it's for a good cause as well. The K9 Classic. Leedy back in there to pitch the 3rd inning. He pitched the 1st. Retired him 1-2-3 on 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss by Tom Warrington.
He does throw some gas, though.
Well, you get an idea of where they come up with the 2 innings only rule, because
if not,
he could win a game by himself just by striking everybody out. Warrington drew a couple of walks in that 2nd inning.
It is 10:59, going on 11 o'clock. Here.
And Leedy walks a man, so Warrington's count will reset. Man on first.
I forget when the last time we were open this late.
Jared Leedy trying to find the strike zone here.
He is struggling at the moment.
Walked him twice, 1st and 2nd. Once again, in case you're joining us late, the batter does not take the base. The ghost runner takes the base, and the batter starts off with a new count.
Man, that's something I wouldn't want to be in front of. As much as the wiffle ball doesn't hurt as much as a real baseball, I mean, come on.
He's throwing it pretty hard. When he's hit the target twice after drawing a couple of walks.
Man, I'm surprised he hasn't put a hole through that target. My goodness.
What I wonder is, does he throw a baseball that hard too, or is he just a wiffle ball ringer?
I don't know. I overheard him. I don't know if it was him or someone else, but apparently he does play baseball at Clearview.
Swinging a foul ball, that's a strike.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. Pearson down on strikes, that's 2 away.
And here comes the guy who walked like a record 4 times last inning.
That's right, Ed Andrus.
His patience level at the plate is pretty high right now.
That's right, he walked 3 times to drive in 3 runs in the last inning. Leedy seems to have found the strike zone. Missed it there. I'm having second thoughts now. It may be Letty, so forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Jared. Got the names in between games. I've been going with Leedy, though, so we'll stick with that. 3-1. Coors Light on top. 2 men on base with 2 outs here in the top of the third. That's ball 4, so Anders takes a walk. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And Anders will hit again with a new count. The JMT All-Stars have been their worst enemies. In fact, Coors Light does not have a hit in this game, but they have walked 9 times. Put another one on the board. That's another walk.
I don't know if you've noticed that, but each run that they scored has been when he's up.
Has been what? Has been up?
When he's up, they score all their runs.
Well, Warrington sets the table, and then Anders drives him in.
I'm surprised he hasn't dented these wiffle balls either.
Hits the target there. Ball and a strike. Top of the third. We're scheduled for 4 innings, so only a couple of at-bats left for the JMT All-Stars. First, they got to get out of this bases-loaded jam. I believe the count is 2 balls and a strike. Just missed the target.
That's another run.
Another run. 5
if they high five after every walk, we might be here till midnight. It's 5-1 Coors Light. I hear laughter. I don't even see any laughter.
Hits the target and strikes him out, but not before the Coors Light team scores twice on 5 walks. They've got no hits, but 10 walks, and they've got a 5-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the third. You're watching Total Turf Live.
I have no idea, and apparently Joe continuously puts us on camera for no reason.
Bottom of the third inning. Marshall Pearson on the hill. JMT All-Stars need some offense. And 2 pitches, it's a strikeout of Taylor Collins.
They're not getting it right now. I mean, they are the home team though, so. Maybe patience would be a key for them. I mean, that's what Coors Light's been doing for most of this game. So they can get some, if they're patient at the plate, get their pitch. Maybe draw some walks and get back in the game. I mean, it's anybody's ball game right now still. I mean, still got another inning to play. And Coors Light did have the upset in the semifinals. They beat, Westville Warriors. The count.
Marshall Pearson on the mound, and he misses for ball 4. Man on first, Dalsey will start over, swinging with 1 hand. Said if he swung with 2 hands, he'd hit it off the back wall every time. It wouldn't be fair. Swinging a foul. One strike on Dalsey. 1 on and 1 out. Coors Light closing in on a championship here with a 5-1 lead. Struck him out, hit the target. 2 away. To bring up Letty. Swing and a miss. Good cut, but swung right through it. was my third open league game of the night, and saw a bunch of middle league games too. And he hits the target and ends the inning. Letty strikes out. Marshall strikes out all 3 batters, sandwiched around a walk, and after 3, it is Coors Light 5, JMT All Stars 1. You're watching Total Turf Live. Going to say no offense to the players in this game. It's the championship game. Maybe it's late, but this has been the game with the least action. Hardly any balls hit. And we do have 5 runs, but they're all on walks.
Yeah.
They haven't been hitting much.
I don't know.
Tired.
It might be. I'm not sure. We'll see how this goes.
This is Brian Ewey. And hit with the pitch. New pitcher is Chris Dalsey. First time we've seen him throwing it.
Doesn't look like Coors Light's even looking to swing right now.
No, he hit him in the head with that 4th one. 4 pitches, 4 balls, and he walks.
Everybody's having some fun now. I know it's late.
And we'll start over on the count with a man on first. Dalsey's not close.
He's definitely struggling right now. We might be here for a while, Mike.
We might.
I didn't move. It's a strike.
Ball 4.
They're really not looking to swing.
Well, he's hit the target 0 times, and he's hit the batter at least 4 times.
Hold on, I got something.
First and second, nobody out. Coors Light trying to add on to a 4-run lead. There we go. He hits the target. 2-1 count. Walked him. Bases are loaded as Dalsey has walked Ewey 3 times. I don't know, the JMT All-Stars need some inspiration from somewhere. Dalsey has hit the target once. He's walked.
6-1. Not by much.
Walked him 3 times now. Somebody just yelled 6-1 as if that was enough to score another run. I've still got it for 5-1. With the bases loaded. Swinging a foul ball. That should be an out. Yep. 2 strikes. Tom Warrington going to be the hitter. Some confusion over the score, whether it's 6-5, or I'm sorry, 6-1 or 5-1. I believe that Dalsey's walked 3 men in this inning to make it bases loaded and now 2 outs. Now, if they all agree that it's 6-1, fine. Let it be 6-1. Swing and a miss. It'd be hard to believe that Dalsey could get out of this inning without allowing any runs, but he just did it. He just did it. What a comeback from having walked the bases loaded. Gets out of there without any runs. We'll come back and let you know what the actual official score is as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's either 5 or 6-1. You're watching Total Turf Live. Bottom of the fourth inning. It is last chance time for the JMT All-Stars. Well, Coors Light said the score was 6-1. I wanted to see if JMT agreed with that, but we're going to put 6-1 on the scoreboard. Needler strikes out, and that is out number 1. It may not matter, as this is the bottom of the fourth inning. We're only scheduled for 4, so the JMT All-Stars are down to their final 2 outs. And Coors Light is on the verge of winning this game without the benefit of a hit, as it has been all walks. Marshall Pearson, the man on the mound. Warrington and Andrus on defense behind him. Hits the target for a strike. Many thanks to everybody who had a hand in putting together this tournament. Been a great day here at Total Turf Experience, Virtua Total Turf Experience. And it's a day that looks like it's going to end with a Coors Light victory in the Open Division. Hits the target for a strike. Must have walked him previously because that should have been 2 strikes. Hit on the ground and not fielded. That'll go as a hit. So there are men on first and second, 1 away. With the All-Stars down by 5. You're going to need a little bit more. This is Dalsey swinging left-handed. He's only using his right arm. But he's been swinging right-handed up till now. And he threw right-handed when he just pitched that last inning. Ball and a strike. Hits the target for strike 2. And it'll be Jared Leedy. Last chance for the JMT All-Stars as we're in the bottom of the final inning. 2 men aboard, but there are 2 outs. Pearson bounces one up there. Pitch is taken. That's a ball. 3-0. Right down the middle. 3 balls, 1 strike. Payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded right through and into the outfield for a single. They're going to load the bases for Needler. They need 1 more base runner in order to bring the tying run to the plate. Marshall Pearson going to try to get this final out. The JMT All-Stars have out-hit Coors Light in this game. But they have been much too wild on the pitcher's mound, and that's why they're behind 6-1. Strike 1 to Needler. They're down to their final strike. Hits the target, strikes him out. And that'll do it. Coors Light is the champion of the K9 Classic Wiffleball Tournament with an easy victory, as it turned out, in the finals over the JMT All-Stars. Coors Light wins it by a score of 6-1. Thanks to Andy Logar, Joe Sweeney, Sean Kelly, and everybody else who helped out with making this broadcast possible, making this tournament possible. And thanks to everybody who participated, from the middle school to the high school to the final Open Division. A great day. Everybody had a lot of fun, and can't wait to do it again next year. In the finals, it is Coors Light, your champions. They win it by a final score of 6-1. Stay with us, and we will bring you the trophy ceremony. But as for me, that is it. My name is Mike Wolverton. I've enjoyed bringing this one to you, and we'll talk to you next time on Total Turf Live. Coors Light are the champs. Thanks for watching on Total Turf Live.